here, let me do this for you first. So there's nothing for you to look at this moment, but I just wanted to, you want to mention that you've been using Drupal for about a year, but only as an end user.
Yes.
Right. So you describe how you've.
Well, I've been
content.
using Drupal through my own website, and I create the content for my own website, which is a Drupal-based website, and I know how to update the content, including uploading images and photographs and things like that. And I have also recently learned how to create book pages and how to organize them as a book with a hierarchy of a book. So I can do both now, blog entries and book ebooks as well on a Drupal site.
Excellent. Yep. This is my wife Gabrielle, by the way, everybody.
Hello.
So we're gonna record this on video and try to upload it to YouTube and make Drupal better as a result. If you can talk out loud about the things that you're about to see, about when I ask you questions
Okay.
about what would you do around here, etc.
Okay.
Got a bit of background information about you now, so I suppose we can just start in.
Right.
So the first thing you're going to see is, this will be the only thing we're going to concentrate on, is this drawing. So
Right.
If we're going to look at the header navigation, and
Right.
if you could go through each bit at a time. You can skip the words Mark Bolton, because that would be someone who's logged in.
Right.
What do you suppose content is for? What?
I would assume that content is I would click on it and then find access to the content that's already on the site, or adding content to what's already on the site.
Right.
That's what I would assume.
Mm-hmm. And so what would you expect if you clicked on information architecture? I
have no idea. Information architecture doesn't mean anything to me.
No.
I wouldn't know what. My instinct would be that it's something to do with the way the site is organized, but this is not meaningful to me from my own experience. I'd have to go and investigate. I wouldn't know.
Right. What about people when you click on it?
Again, I wouldn't be sure, so I wouldn't expect anything, but I'd be curious enough to click on it and perhaps find out who else is online, or who else has contributed, or something like that.
All right. Good. And appearance?
Appearance, I would assume, would be something that I can click on in order to alter the color scheme, or the shape, or the lettering, or anything like that. In other words, to do with the way the site looks, or my particular page looks, really.
Okay. And modules?
Modules, from my limited understanding, would be to do with the various modules that are available in Drupal in order to perform certain tasks. So I'm perhaps, although I've not actually ever done it myself, I would assume that it's a place that you click on in order to see what modules you've got and to add more modules according to what you want to do. So I don't know, something like subscription module, for example, something like that.
Okay, good. Config?
I would assume that's configuration. And I would not particularly understand that. I might expect to have a look at perhaps the way the modules are organized or how the site is organized. I would have difficulty at first glance, unless I really went into it and went and had a look, understanding what the difference would be between information architecture and configuration. I would assume them to be doing the same sort of thing about the way the site is organized and how the various bits of it work together.
Do you think you'd ever click on them?
Oh, I would. I'd have to find out what the hell it means. I probably wouldn't.
You'd have a look.
Oh, I'd have a look.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be terribly confident about those two, but I'd click on it to see what comes up, what it means. Yes, definitely.
So you'd have a go. You'd be adventuresome enough out of curiosity.
Oh yes, I'm
Yeah.
sufficiently confident within Drupal to be curious and to go and
Okay.
find out for myself, see if I can understand any of it.
Okay, good. And what about help?
Yes, I'd understand that. I'd probably spend a lot of time clicking on that. Yes, so help, I'm familiar with help, and I would assume that's where you go to find answers to questions and to find information about various bits and pieces that might not be clear to me at first sight.
Out of curiosity, have you ever used help on your site?
Yes, once or twice, but then I have to say that you're my favourite help. So but yes, I have. Yes,
Right.
I have. Yeah.
Okay. I think that top line of it. So I think we're not going to go through detail asking about the next ones below, the four below, because they're the next line down.
Mm-hmm.
And I think they're based around the next area where we're going to talk about tasks.
Right.
And we're going to do 6 quick tasks.
Right.
And if you were to do, actually we're going to do each task separately, and then, basically, if you were to ask to do something,
Yeah.
would it be apparent to you how where, etc.
Right.
So the first task would be, you're going to add a new staff biography to your website.
A new staff biography to my website, and I'm working from this screen here.
Yep.
I'd try add to start with.
Mm-hmm.
I might also click on content if that wasn't appropriate. So, but my first instinct would be to click on add, and then upload the biography, or write the biography.
Right.
So that would be my thing. Now I see also there's a thing which is called find content. So I'm assuming that's find content, existing content within the site, rather than find content to upload. But I'm having perhaps a second thought about that. Perhaps find content means go looking for stuff you want to add to the content. But looking at it, I would click on add first.
Okay. Were you happy